So first of all, what was the massacre of Tlatelolco? Well, it began with a peaceful protest from workers, teachers, and students who wanted to improve their life and education mostly. Unfortunately, it resulted in a high massacre and assassination of many students, workers, and teachers due to the government calling out the army to go to the Plaza de las Tres Culturas in Tlatelolco where the march was going on and start just killing them and assaulting them. So unfortunately, it was a really bad thing for the people that were in there because of their families or even because they were, well, assassinated, and that was a bad thing. And I will not only relate one SDG, I will relate three of them. First of all, we have the SDG number 4, which is quality education, which being in the massacre of Tlatelolco, people protesting wanted to improve their education because in many countries all around the world, the education system was better than in Mexico, and people just were sick and tired of them not having a good education and going out working with not the knowledge they needed to have. Then we have SDG number 10, which meant reduce inequalities. Back in the time, in the government, there was no representative for these people, which, as I said, were students, teachers mostly, and also some workers. And well, they wanted to reduce the inequality because at the time they were an inequality because the government had no eyes for them. They were just focused on the higher society and not on the lower classes, which meant they were in a bad situation and seen as to the government as an inequality. Then we have SDG number 16, which meant peace, justice, and strong institutions. We can relate that to the massacre of Tlatelolco because back in the time, the institutions, the educational institutions, were not really strong. Those were really poor in terms of education and not having power at all. Justice meant for them to really have what they deserved, which was a better education and better educational system. And peace was mostly because it was just a peaceful protest until the government decided to call out the army and starting a massacre, which unfortunately was really bad for the people and also for the country. With the Olympic Games just around the corner, it really reduced the people coming to Mexico for the Olympics, and it resulted in a bad situation for all of Mexico. Thank you.